Today we are going to start that is the last topic. In last period we studied about basic terminology in genetics. What is a gene? Genes are the fragment of DNA and which are capable of transmission of characters from one generation to another. Then Mendel was the father of genetics, and Mendelian factor given the term genes by the Johnson. Characters are transmitted by the factor according to Mendel, and in 1909 the genes were proposed by the Johnson, and Mendelian factor given the name genes by the Johnson. Then students, what is a phenotype? Externally visible characters due to the interaction of genes called the phenotype. What is a genotype? Genetic makeup of organism, that is genes are visible on the chromosome in a specific sequence, and that sequence called the genotype or genetic makeup or genetic constitution. Then homozygous, the character are controlled by pair of genes, and when two genes are similar, either to be both are dominant or both are recessive, that is a homozygous. But what are about in heterozygous? The each and every character controlled by pair of genes, so that genes are dissimilar. One member is homo dominant condition and other will be in recessive condition, that is a heterozygous condition. Then allele or allelomorph, two or more form of genes called allele, means belong that two genes belonging to one another, one are dominant and other will be recessive, that is allele. Then what is a dominant? And today's session we studied now dominant and recessive relationship. So what is a dominant? The gene which is capable to express itself in presence of other gene, or which express itself in presence in F1 generation, that is first filial generation, that is a dominant genes. Means the suppose for example one character controlled by the pair of genes, so out of which is expressed to which is able to express itself in presence of other, or in present in F1 generation called the dominant genes, and the other which is unable to express itself in presence of dominant gene, this is the recessive genes. So keep in mind students, dominant genes are always indicated by capital letter, and the recessive genes are indicated by the small letter. So this is a dominant and recessive. These are the basic terminology frequently used in genetics. Then next one about a monohybrid cross. The cross in which mono means one and hybrid means mix. So the cross in which only one pairs of contrasting characters are involved called the monohybrid cross, and ratio obtained from them called the monohybrid ratio, and which may be phenotypic or the genotypic. Mono means one and hybrid means mix. Mendel proposed that there are 7 pairs of contrasting characters studied by Mendel, and so out of these 7 pairs of contrasting characters, the only one pair of the character is involved in that cross called the monohybrid cross, and the ratio obtained from them called the monohybrid ratio. Then what are about in the dihybrid cross? Di means two and hybrid means mix. So the cross in which 2 pairs of contrasting character are involved called the dihybrid cross, and the ratio obtained from them called the dihybrid ratio. Again it same as it is, it may be phenotypic and the genotypic. Phenotypic ratio determined on the basis of externally visible characters due to the interaction of genes such as tall versus dark, yellow versus green, and genotypic characters determined on the basis of genetic makeup. Then students, now today start the Mendelian principles and the dominant recessive relationship. But before starting this point, that is a dominant recessive relationship or the Mendelian principle, Mendel proposed that Mendel studied the pea plant, and the name of this pea plant are the Pisum sativum. Mendel studied the pea plant, and name of this pea plant are the Pisum sativum. And according to Mendel, there are the 7 pairs of contrasting character studied by Mendel in this pea plant. Why Mendel studied the pea plant, and why not selected the why only select the pea plant, and why not selected the any other plant? So reasons for the selecting the pea plant, such as pea plant, some pea plants have the tall habit and some pea plant have the dwarf habit, and this is one of the character, tallness versus dwarfness. Then again some pea plant have the seed form round or smooth, and some having the wrinkled. Some their cotyledon color are yellow and green. Seed coat gray versus white. Shape of the unripe pod, inflated versus constricted. Color of unripe pod, green versus yellow. Then flower position, axial versus terminal. And the stem length, tall versus dwarf. So some pea plant have this, some character are the dominant and some are the recessive. Then pea plant are self pollinated. Then again there is a artificially cross pollination also takes place in that pea plant. Pea plant are self enough for the emasculation in case of artificially cross pollination. Then that pea plant show the 7 pairs of contrasting character. Some characters are dominant in nature and while the some are in recessive in nature. So the pea plant have the short life. They complete their lifespan in 3 months. Therefore, it could be takes place 3 to 4 generations in 1 year. So this is the some reasons regarding Mendel selected the pea plant. Then in case of this dominant recessive relationship, so the when characters are controlled by pair of genes and when only one pair of contrasting character are crossed with each other, so the character which express itself in presence of other character in or in presence of other or which express itself in F1 generation, that is a dominant, and which is unable to expressing itself, that is a recessive. So just for example, in case of pea plant, tall habit of the pea plant cross with the dwarf habit, so tallness versus dwarfness. Tallness are the dominant character and dwarfness are the recessive character. So capital T cross with small t, so we get a gamete that is capital T and small t. For example, capital T cross with small t. We get gamete capital T small t. By crossing this gamete getting F1 generation, that is capital T small t. So in case of this F1 generation, capital T stand for tallness and small t stand for dwarfness. So capital T are the dominant genes and small t are the recessive gene, and tallness, it is a dominant character which expresses itself in presence of recessive, but small t are the recessive character which is unable to express itself in presence of dominant, and this is the dominant recessive relationship. When Mendel proposed that only one pairs of contrasting character are crossed with each other, so the character which is express itself known as dominant character, and the character which is unable to express itself called the recessive character. So this is a dominant recessive relationship. In case of monohybrid cross, again same way there are such kind of condition can be seen in the dihybrid cross also. So there is a this is the some reasons, and this is a dominant recessive relationship. Then again Mendel's experimental observations and result are given in F1 to F2 generation or the successive generation. So students, in today's session we only studied now what is the dominant recessive relationship, and in next lecture we will study regarding experimental works of the Mendel. So thank you very much student for this session. Thank you very much.